what I told BJ, man. I could take the penalty, bro, and not be able to get it, not be able to participate in making trades the following season. That boy nasty, man. That's a lockdown corner.
All right, Coach, we welcome everybody to the Garden State. EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey.
I just got a corner
the other moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Kansas City Chiefs.
But I tell you what, I got that nice safety from the Giants, but I don't know if nobody's seen that Joker, but that Giants had a nice little backup safety over there.
Yeah, I just didn't need no safety.
Oh, yeah.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 1. And not a bad return. Here he gets it out to the 25-yard line.
I got to replace Tyron Smith. My dumb ass shit. Okay. I don't have no left tackle right now, huh? Okay.
Yeah, good
Lord.
That's still good.
Listen, I take that as hey.
The first carry for the
Listen, you don't throw at him, bro.
Wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
Defensively,
yeah, that's half agility. That means he breaking on everything.
NFL, so when they're that high powered, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around
and don't have no receivers out there with no more than maybe 90, 91 agility. You ain't gonna find many on
your offense has to keep pace.
And he's going to get hit at the line of scrimmage and driven backward.
You gonna wait?
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. From the gun, Jones. He's going to rifle one deep left. He's got a man complete. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A great pickup there, 35 yards, and obviously the first down to go along with it. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Saquon Barkley, and he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Here's Jones from the gun on 3rd down. Looking for his running back, and he's got him. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard.
Hey, Kim, you can go for it on 4th and 1 on the 29, right?
Is what you call hidden yardage. You know,
you throw the ball to someone, I think you got to be past the 50.
And then they can make a big play.
Yeah, I'm past the 50.
They create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job there of limiting that and keeping it from
I'm at the 50.
Yeah, stopped him in his
tracks. You 29 going in, right?
Yeah, I'm going in.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like that play right there. I don't like that play. Let's call a timeout.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. So on 4th down, on comes the Giants kicker, Aldrick Rosas. From the right hash, it's a 46-yard attempt. And this one is right down the middle. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
I'm tripping, man.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
These Colts, man, they got 2 superstar X-Factor quarterbacks, but they talking about their team need is a quarterback. Are you serious,
and they're
man?
able to get this one across the 35.
I've been trying to get Daniel Craig, man. I can't get him jumping enough, man.
First.
I've been trying everything
last
to
week,
get that
over
boy,
100
man.
yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same.
You try to get Daniel Craig, too?
Right. What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Tackle made that time by
Yeah,
Dalvin
neither one
Tomlinson.
of them. I tried Archie, too.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable second down. A very solid gain on that play.
Some boys ain't budging.
Hell no.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Here's Mahomes to throw. Flush down right. It's Kelsey on the ground. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on. And I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart.
I don't know about the 2.5. I put 7 and a quarter in. I put that quarter in. Usually I don't put that quarter in.
So on 4th down, on is the punter, Pat O'Donnell, to kick it away. And he gets it away. A directional kick going toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds at the what here? The 12-yard line.
Nah, man, that dude talk good shit to me, man. I had to do him like that. Remember that the 1-800 quick now? Remember the Dolphins? They thought he was all this and all that. Yeah.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start.
That's what I'm trying to tell you.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. Chris Jones on the stop.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
I put up 346 yards rushing on him and 6 touchdowns with that running back.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he works it across the 25.
That little quick running back for the Jets.
With him. I did that with him.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he?
He fast, but boy,
I think of his vision.
He must
straight ahead, peripheral. Also has a sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs.
I told you from that second game, when I got close with the first game, he blew my ass out. The second game, he beat me by 10. He beat me 31-20 when I caught on late to how to counter that little blitz. He had to bring everybody to the line of scrimmage. So this 3rd game, I remembered all that. I said, I'm going to do this right here the whole game. And boy, when I started running that ball, boy, he couldn't do nothing with it. Every time I got past the 1st level, it seemed like I broke a big run.
Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
That dude had problems. When I tell you he had problems stopping the run, he had problems.
Defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
60 outlaw.
Dude, I'm not going to run over there. You got your defense stacked over there.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Barkley. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him.
What are you getting mad for, James?
Fine to get upfield.
You did him like that, James.
Safety's creeping. Hey!
Now a first carry for Latavius Murray. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2.
Well, they're currently the best in the NFL in converting on third down, so it was no surprise there that they picked that one up.
And they've done it in many different ways throughout the season, Charles. Picking it up, running it, throwing it, just effective on third downs all year long.
No, but see, in Lim League, I wanna punish a lot of his tunk players. I want to beat a lot of them.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
The only reason he won last is he had that damn super team over there.
Who, Lim?
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit.
Because that's one of them boys he used to brag about. He talking about 100. Oh, you ain't gonna beat him. Oh, okay. I just hung 56 up on his ass.
This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
56-21.
Yeah, let's get a second.
Beat the shit out of him.
3-0 after 1.
Now my quarterback in 2. Hey, my running back in 2 games, Old Cannon got 494 yards and 8 touchdowns in 2 games.
I don't want to get his boy up, huh? Somebody go looking somewhere else for me.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Watch the run. Watch it.
On second down now. Barkley. Defenders
That's
giving
a
chase, but I don't think they're going to get there.
So nasty.
Touchdown, Giants.
You seen that shit?
His 6th touchdown of the season.
That nigga juke so nasty.
Add on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense.
You looking at it, don't you, money?
The concentration level.
You see how I did that first dude?
I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that.
Oh man, I let that motherfucker
sitting
there like a statue.
Off he goes.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosen to kick it away.
I tell you, I'm going back to my bread and butter.
This will be taken in at the 1.
Yeah, that was it. That's it.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Yeah.
The Chiefs' offense about set to begin this drive. Nothing for them yet from an offensive standpoint. Down 10-zip as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, Peoples. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up the score.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Yeah, you should have made that play, man. That's that rookie over there.
Down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Mahomes.
You think about it, be one of them kind of games.
They're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
Xavier Rule is right there. Since he want to run around with the quarterback a little bit.
Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
From Mahomes.
Mahomes going to throw.
Yeah, he has an extra quick burst when you get out the pocket.
This one complete to Mecole Hardman. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage. 17 on the play.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
They'll run on first down. Peoples. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21. On second down and 4. Mahomes. This is caught. Watkins. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry? Ball gets tipped in the air, because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Throwing now is Mahomes. Flush to his...
I tried to catch that one. I tried to get him. I seen Tyreek Hill come across.
Tyreek Hill, his 5th touchdown now.
Gave the animation, but he
as they are now on the board here in the first half.
As they began this last drive, things weren't exactly looking up for this offense. But after what they just did, putting the ball in the end zone, that took them away from the brink.
I took away the tight end. I was trying to get him close, to the tight end close enough to where my boy could have got there. I could have passed him off. I seen Tyreek Hill coming out the other side of my eye. I seen him at the corner of my eye. I seen him. I was trying to make it to where I can get to him quick, make that play on him too. Nah, he got me. Good play. That was a good one. He whiffed at it, but I wouldn't. I knew I probably was going to pick it, but at least I tried to knock it down.
Their next drive. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out.
And he's got a convoy, and he might be gone.
Oh, wow.
You know what I say?
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 of the year. And the Giants strike quickly here for 6 points. Rosas to add the extra point.
Man, I spin off the whole right side of the field. Shit, Saquon might get 300 yards this game.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
He definitely got about 150.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Try this defense right here, man.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit. Maybe pump up the pace.
Come on, give me the pick, man.
Let's see what they decide to do.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was
trying
to
get
that time. And now it's 2nd down.
Man, got to show you some love right there, Raw.
Yeah.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. That was close to a big play, and just a little bit too far that he was led. He caught it, but couldn't stay in bounds, Charles.
Yeah, I'm not very good at these sort of things, but I have to believe the farther you are downfield, the less your margin for error.
Nobody got the Giants got 3.7.
Yo, did y'all see my safety just now? Didn't even move. He came up and he was going to pick it off, but he didn't even jump or nothing.
He will take it on in.
Did y'all see that?
Touchdown.
Yeah.
Nicole Hardman, 77 yards.
Man, that's crazy,
just
man.
An extra point away from making this a 3-point
game. I'm sitting there looking like, what the fuck?
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
I got a rookie safety back there, too, though, at the same time. I'm about to take him from back there, man. If he can't got there and pick that off, oh, my gosh.
And how about the run
that should have been picked.
To get it to the end zone?
Yeah, and that formation they want to put on your veteran cornerback back there.
Yeah, I will. I won't make that mistake again.
And no return on this one.
Let's go ahead and change this shit up right now. I'm trying to get this rookie to develop, man, but if he can't make a play on that right there, because that's the safety I got back there, 6'4".
Yeah.
That should have been easy for him. See that dude right there? That should have been easy. That should have been easy. That's all right, though. We know what to do. We're going to adjust that right there right now.
Like Collins over there. They don't want to trade him to me, so I just move that ball over there and I try to get another offensive player somewhere else.
Yeah, homeboy do that shit in the blind, man.
Do this shit, man. I be playing dirty pool over here.
Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And they hit the home run last drive. One play on the ground all the way to the house. Now the defense maybe they're expecting a run here.
Partner, I love your description because when we talk about
nobody want to pick
we're
that.
thinking about a passing play, something in the air, deep ball. But how about them just taking it big-time jaunt? Now if you're coming back out, now they've established this run game, the play-action pass could very well be open.
And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. Just
he made me come off that quick read.
And they know it affects the defense. Because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary. And I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Dancing to his left. Now he'll
there you go, Ed.
Deep down.
Oh, really?
And I feel like my man Momentum might be changing jerseys right now. They just got done.
Yeah.
They scored a touchdown their last drive.
No, he ain't toe tap that one. He went open, too.
Maybe Momentum's getting ready to creep to the other sideline.
I started to run for that one, but I said, when I seen that shit, I said,
watch out for Hill on the return.
Stop it right there in your tracks.
It's a 45-yard punt, but a decent return there of 9 yards. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10.
All right, that's one of the ones I ran out of real estate, Ron.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And things are starting to move in the right direction. They get the touchdown last drive, then their defense gets them the football back.
Yeah, now they have a chance to get the lead if they can put something together here. I'm eager to see how they decide to do it. If they want to be methodical, or they want to
see the difference between them safeties
right now.
The first play of the drive there is incomplete.
See the difference.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit the sack to the always disruptive Olivier Vernon.
Okay, you know my bias is about to come out here. A lot of people think that the offense is just moving in the wrong direction. I'd say they're moving in the right direction because the defense is pushing them back.
Former defensive guy. Now, as a quarterback 3rd and long, you really got to rally the troops here, don't you?
Yeah, you do in a big way. And what else do you have to look out for? More pressure coming at you because it seems to be working pretty well.
Got to send a little pressure on them.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Can't just let them sit back there and throw the ball. 3rd and 24. I know Mahomes escaped all this.
A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
The best multitasker in the business, the coach.
See, my safety did it again.
Going to be caught here near midfield.
The same safety?
Yeah. No, they ain't the same safety, but it's the same damn play. My safety didn't even whip that, you know what I'm saying? He didn't even try to intercept the ball.
Yeah, he running down on it, but he's not jumping.
He's not jumping.
Taking the lead.
Let me find out. I'm going to have to damn take control of that play myself.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating
exactly what
what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter.
Dude, there's no way. That's 2 picks that should have happened right there.
Now after the touchdown,
next time you come out in that, then you probably need to play safe. Or play, drop your middle linebacker deep.
That's fielded in the end zone.
No, I got a whole other defense I'm going to play right there. I want to come in that dog. I got something else I'm coming out. He have a hard time with this play right here, man. I'm going to try him out. Evan Ingram should get open on this play again. You see how open Evan Ingram was? He was wide ass open.
Yeah.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
You better be careful
and
with
they're
left
coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Flying in to blow that play up, Alex Okafor. And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job.
He dropped the ball. God damn, Sterling Shepard.
You're really almost discrediting their work.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Operating from the gun, Jones.
Oh, that's my fault. I should have waited a second on that one, too, because he can get past that line. That's my fault. I rushed that. If I'd have waited one more second, that motherfucker would pop right open on that right side.
How about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
It's a 45-yard punt, just a 1-yard return. And out will come the offense as they take over.
I'm a man in the middle. Man, my damn state to miss 2 fucking interceptions on that damn play.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Throwing again on second down. Mahomes trying to lay one up deep.
Give me that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 35. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games.
That play right, that defense right there, run will kill a lot of that shit you trying to do.
Football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Throwing, Jones. Flushed out right. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Giants will use the second of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
You're in field goal range, so definitely want to guarantee you get.
Now Jones from the gun, he'll throw. And that goes
I had him fucked up there. He didn't know which one to take right there. You see that? He didn't know which one to take.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the
world. I had him there.
No,
when I put that guy in motion, he didn't know which one to get.
Relax just
he tried to take 87, he tried to fall back on Evan Ingram.
Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
This one I'm going to do. This one right here.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Go!
I need to get a little closer for the field goal. A little bit closer.
Switch up! Mike 5-4.
Jones gonna throw again. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. 8 yards on the completion.
Oh, time out.
And with just 1 second remaining in the
almost didn't get that one off, bro.
Call the timeout.
God damn, that time went fast.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout.
I'm telling you.
Sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. Made his first, this now from 42 yards out.
Just in case you try that little pass, right? I can slow that down, brother.
Puts this one through.
Pause on.
And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath.
Nah, this dude beatable on
for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
You see what he like to do.
Ready for the start.
You done got
of the
2
third
glitch-ass
quarter.
touchdowns
The
off
Chiefs
my
have
safety.
the lead and set to receive the football.
I wonder if that route was
And
designed to
this'll
make
be
that
a
safety do that.
touchback as that sails over the end line.
No.
Whatever it is, I don't like it.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that.
Skip play.
What? He was able to throw that in between my people, man.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
From the 41, Mahomes.
Damn, that's my fault. I took my ball out the spot. That's my fault.
And he takes this
I was trying to get the pick. I overran it.
In for the score. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead.
I overran it.
Defensive backs, they would say the corner route, take that out.
Man, this dude throw a lot of risky ass throws, man.
And so hard to adjust because your first move is to not get beat in the middle of the field. And that's how they move you first before they break off to the corner.
But then as the wide receiver, great job. It's tough to turn those upfield and go, but he did a great job with it there.
Really good balance, really good body control.
I see you take a lot of chances, man. This dude, man, it shouldn't be hard to get picks off of.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them.
I know you having fits now, Rob. Like, what the fuck can I do to stop Saquon?
See what they have up their sleeve. On first down, it's Harris. And he'll take it across the 50 and into Chief territory. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Some runs are blocked so well, you almost forget that someone has to carry the ball to gain the yardage. The leverage by the offensive line to create space up front, really well done.
No. Bro, Saquon is a monster.
15-yard line. And he'll get this all the way down to the Chiefs' 15. Thought they were going to have him down a lot earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
They run with Harris. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4.
Hey, I see his weakness
That's
now.
over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays.
Run game.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal.
See what I just did?
And he takes it into the end zone
And we going
for
for 2.
a giant TD. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. As his guys have cut the lead down to 2. The Giant offense going to stay on the field as they'll go for 2. They're going to run it.
Oh, damn. Ain't nobody block 53. I'm about to walk
So
in.
they come up empty on the 2-point conversion, and they are unable to tie up this football game.
I don't know how 53. Oh, he ain't never got touched.
Now
That probably
after
been a
the
little early to go
touchdown,
for 2,
here's
but Zach got
Roses
plenty
on
of
to
time.
kick it away.
But I know what to do against this.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking,
but Patrick Mahomes don't fumble the ball.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't.
No, seriously, he don't fumble the ball.
They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now.
Patrick Mahomes, they get hit by linebackers, dog.
38-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down, Chiefs.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll keep it on the ground. Peoples.
Oh, man, come on. That face mask. Dude, come on.
Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
Don't help him out like that.
Cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
And now it's 1st and 10. A big mistake, especially when you factor in the personal foul yardage.
Yeah.
Check it. 15.
They'll keep it on the ground. Peoples. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Calling a loss of 2 on the play. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Yellow. 52 is the mic right here over there, right? 52 is the mic. Delta. Let's get him now.
Now they'll throw with Mahomes, escaping the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a 3rd down.
Okay, he's not going to get the 1st down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down.
My time. All day, dog. Hey, check Mike 47, 57 colors, 57 colors.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
I tried to shoot it there. I know he was running the ball. I knew.
That one good for 12 yards and a Kansas City first.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Now Mahomes. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. It's a gain of 5, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
Now that's the type of play that gives you a chance to win. Nothing forced downfield where you don't have a guy open. Swing it out to the back, maybe even check it down, whatever you want to call it. Gain of 5. You're just trying to get 4 on 1st down.
Man, I missed that one. Yeah, bro. Watch out.
Inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It'll go as a gain of 10 and a Kansas City 1st down.
See that shit, bro?
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive. Because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense get a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the score.
Man, I know they might call another face mask, man. Man, these cats are killing me with these face masks, man.
Well, I think this one's going to be a face mask.
It must be that you got young players too, because I was getting holding calls. I wasn't even doing the max protection type running. The last franchise game I had like 3 holding calls. Man, I'm not even aggressive blocking on them, nothing. What is all that about?
No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
Oh, your guess is just as bad as mine.
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We've played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. They'll keep it on the ground.
That's my fault. I took the safe out of position.
Take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. A great effort there.
I keep shooting through there, but I don't
touchdown
make
on the
it
season. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
He got 2 face mask penalties that goddamn that put him in field that bailed him out.
6 points.
Touchdown. Extra point up and through. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start out on the ground. It's Saquon Barkley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
At the 26-yard line.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Look at me. Zipper.
Jones now operating from the gun. Flush to his right. It's hauled in by Shepard. It's a giant first down on a gain of 16.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 10 yards, good for a giant first down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah,
Get out the way.
They want to see consistently.
God damn, I keep running into my blockers,
2 yards
man.
on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's another one Rob I
We
had.
just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading a play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something.
Yeah, because I seen that dude. He took that other defender outside.
That was 2nd down run for Murray.
Oh, shit, that ain't Saquon.
Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
I thought that was Saquon. My
Officially, it
bad.
will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to
No,
a
man, I
3rd
had
down.
I thought that was what's her name, man. No, he took a damn wire. He took his safety and took him way right towards that sideline. I don't know if you've seen that, but that's why I cut it back in because most of my block was inside.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's caught. Shepard. 17 yards and a giant first down. In a 2-score game, obviously,
I ain't know if you
every
seen
play,
that or
every
paid
3rd
attention to that.
down, like we saw there, magnified, big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
They'll run on first down. Harris. And he's got about 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 25.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Thank you, Gator. I got him. Let's go.
On 2nd down, Barkley. They'll be brought down at the 21 after a pickup of 4. That's a gain of 4 as we slip inside of 4 minutes left in regulation.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive
should kick a field goal right
take
here
a
and
little
play
bit of the wind
defense.
out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
Let's go.
They'll try to run forward with Barkley.
Which means you have to get your 4th down.
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. But just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive.
That's when I'm running the ball for the charter school. Because I know he can't stop. He got a problem with it.
60 outlaw. You got nothing to do. Go.
On first down, Murray. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
This one here give me the first down. I can punch it in.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Now Jones finds his tight end Ingram. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
The Giants on 3rd down.
Damn, I want to run this right here. Look what he
7. This will be 3rd and 6.
Check. 22 jet bomber. 22 jet bomber.
I'm take my chances.
Out of the shotgun, they run with Barkley. And he will take it
I had to take my chances on that.
Giant touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown run.
He moved his damn defense all out of position.
This lead down to 3.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown.
But he moved that in and put him on to the right side, man. I had to run it then. I mean, I felt like I was win that.
That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right, and if you have that 1-to-5 play drive, you actually build up momentum.
But nevertheless, you see what he brings to. You see what he's doing.
Their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know, you
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
I want to blitz this motherfucker, man, but I don't feel like it's going to work. That truth be told, that's what I really want to do.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you got to
Yeah, and then, by the way, also the 2-minute warning in play, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
Call it no gain that time, as it's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
My boy almost didn't make that tackle for me.
As big of a play as
I
we've had
did.
in this one so far.
That's why I stood still like that.
3. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning.
I'm trying to do something with Mahomes. He probably feel like he's been able to get outside the pocket. And
That's
to
what
do
I'm.
that quarterback contain L1 and then R1.
The Chiefs on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3.
Maybe DNs will
They'll keep it on
contain
the
him from getting
ground.
out there.
Oh, pick that up. Oh, I know he. Oh, I got it. Yes. Yes.
I know when you're looking at the scoreboard clock.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yes.
4-minute offense. And that's practice, being
Now he
taking
got to
care of
burn
the
his
football,
timeouts.
taking time off the clock, not giving them a chance to come
Wow.
back. Bottom line is, what did I say in the beginning? Taking care of the football.
A costly turnover. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On 1st down, Barkley.
Ooh, that running back, that phone.
And he'll get 3
no,
out
I
of the
don't care.
34-yard line.
I just know he
2
fumbled.
minutes remain, and
That's all
that's
I
our
know.
score differential as well. 2 points here in the 4th quarter.
He's sick, but he about to die. No, I'm trying to score here, though, man. I want to score 3. I mean, I want to score 7. Fuck that damn 3.
As we welcome you back.
I agree.
They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down to the wire. They'll run it again with Barkley.
Oh, why didn't I hit the spin right there? The spin cycle would have killed him.
Down at the 31.
I like the call there because that was one to take time off the clock and get them closer
Yeah,
to
he
getting out
did.
of here with a W.
You must ain't see that run
In the mind
earlier.
of the play caller.
Yeah. It looked like he had 10,000 on that run.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, on that one run he made, oh, that motherfucker was nasty. I'm in field goal range right now. I know my kicker knocked us down.
Back to throw.
And the first down can seal it, though.
Oh, yeah. Yes, go. Shit, I am now. That was, hey, Daniel Jones made a throw for me then.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Hey, that's my number one right there. That's the one you tried to get from me, Rob.
And now how they want to work the clock here on first and goal. A field goal would give them the late lead. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are going to jump back in front.
You know what? That's what I'm going to do. When this game over, I'm going to change it to best.
Situation. But to me, that looks like that's the one that's going to finish.
No, but this dude, hey, when you play this dude, you know all you got to do is run the ball on this cat, man.
You got to rally your kick team, don't you, and say the last thing we need is a big return.
And what happens is guys get overeager, get out of their lane because they're so excited they want to make the last tackle. You mess up.
So you ain't
could come back.
So you ain't going for that shit, huh?
PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead is up to 5.
He got to score a touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
I got to look out for that little bread and butter play he liked.
Fielding about a yard deep. They'll bring it back to just about the 25.
I know what it is.
The 24-yard line.
Now, if he was smart, he would have something else off of that. If that's the only play he got on that, then that's his mistake. But exactly.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They're down here in a one-score game. At the time, it's a factor, but it's not a huge factor right now, is it?
It's really not, because this amount of time gives them a chance to run their offense, to go through play sequences. And this is what they work on every week in practice, usually on a Friday. They go over this type of situation, late-game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays a bunch of times. Now's their chance to execute them.
Well, they have the opportunity now. Here's the execution.
Need you right there. That's the line. Oh, the spy coming right now.
Yellow.
Now I got to call the timeout.
The Giants have used the second of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play.
Get in this dollar. Guess I gotta leave him now. Oh boy, him. Damn, that's what I need right now. I'm gonna keep harming on this one.
Back to throw, Mahomes. He's going to let it fly.
Give me that. That was intended for me.
There as it's intercepted.
Let's go.
Game move.
Damn, Mahomes got an arm, though. He threw that bitch.
Get the football back.
God damn.
Oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill.
He couldn't go nowhere with that quarterback. I made sure I put my safety. I put my strong safety on that on the spot.
As this is definitely not his best throw. And
it'll
wind up being intercepted.
They begin with a run by Barkley. And he works
Barkley
past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 17 yards and a first down. Well, that looked like an example of what you said back in the first half. A running back of his size
came out that stumble a little bit quicker, he would have been gone.
I think he's starting to do that.
I think you're exactly right. And know what else he's doing? He's inspiring the rest of his team because they see this starting to happen as well. So that means they're going to redouble their efforts to help him out. Extra blocking, getting downfield, helping him out.
But yeah, he had problems with the run, as you can see. I tell you, Saquon will get close to 300 yards.
They keep it with Barkley on first down. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining.
Hoping for a fumble or something. Put your run on conservative. Oh yeah,
yeah, that too.
Ready? 60 Pittsburgh. Hey, here we go. Let's go.
On second down now, Barkley.
Oh, it's over now. Shit. But that fumble could have came at a better time, boy.
I know we thought it was over when we thought he had ran for the first down.
They can't help but feel great about themselves.
Hitting that all run like a motherfucker. When I had him in that pile, I would hit all run like a motherfucker, boy.
Continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking.
I get mad when you be hitting and they give the animation like it's gonna come out and they don't.
You still think you can do anything wrong, whatever you call
I'm feeling my emotions like that ball about to come out.
This cat gave up 312 yards rushing.
So for the Giants, their strong start to the year continues.
Yeah, you should know. All you need to do is just put the ball on the
ground. And they'll get to stay home again next week.
I used all my running backs.
Chiefs, the loss here will move them back to 500 at 3-3. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, alongside